Well, hello guys, and welcome back to my YouTube. Good morning, obviously a late morning. Just be me, just be my life. I'm a night owl. I don't know what you want me to say. But we're still starting off our day with fasted cardio. So I don't have fat burners in my plan right now. But Axe Sledge just came out with a new 212 thermo formula. 200 milligrams of caffeine in here. There's also extended release caffeine in here for sustained energy, which is awesome because when people take this, a lot of the times it is for like morning cardio, or they take it in the morning and you're absolutely sweating, but then you also have like a crash and you feel tired. So there should be no crash with this. I'm going to be taste testing it today and also testing it out while I do cardio, just to kind of get a feel for how I like this. I feel like people's biggest complaints when you drink fat burners are the crash and also the pepper taste. So we're gonna be taste testing it. My flavor choice is juicy nectar. It doesn't smell like pepper. Is there even pepper in here? And I don't see that on the ingredients. No pepper taste. Wow, that's crazy. You can tell it's not the normal like juicy nectar, hydraulic, or the grind taste. So if you've tried this flavor before, it's definitely slightly different, but it's not spicy. It's actually really good. I also think something that's really cool about this, like now that I'm looking at the flavors, obviously you saw that the drink was pink. That is not food coloring, that is beetroot powder. That is pretty freaking neat. I'm going to put the ingredient label up on the screen just so you can kind of see everything if you want to gauge whether or not you wanted to get this based on certain ingredients. Also taking L-carnitine. This is normal for me to take every single morning. All right, let's get this day rolling. We got some fasted cardio to do, and I have a feeling I'm going to sweat my butt off. Oh man, it's fucking hot right now. I am going to be sweating, especially because I already took thermo. For those of you wondering why I'm already wearing my waist trainer, I have a very strong core, a very prominent core. I have blockier abs, and for bikini, you want like a slim, toned ab look rather than cinder block abs. And I also hope that this maybe like 1% helps make my waist smaller, gives me more of the hourglass look. It's literally like wearing a corset. Listen, I'm no waist trainer expert, so if like what I'm saying doesn't make sense or like, you're wrong, don't come at me yelling at me, because I honestly don't freaking know, but this is why I'm wearing it. It also helps me keep my posture better during cardio, helps alleviate my back pain during cardio, and it actually makes cardio like a little bit harder because obviously you have some rib compression. Breathing is not as easy. Yeah, that's pretty much just the reason why I decided to wear a waist trainer. I love my cardio setup that I have two options for cardio. But let's get this cardio done. Do I want to be doing this right now? Absolutely the frick no. Okay, holy shit. I am dripping, literally drenched, but I didn't feel like overly jittery. I don't feel like I'm a lunatic, and I don't feel like I'm about to just absolutely crash. Waist trainer felt good today, but you can't see it because obviously I'm wearing this hoodie. Freaking drenched. I am so sweaty. But it's time to make a pre-workout meal. Pre-workout is going to be my first meal of the day because I have things to do later today, and I'd rather not like sit around. I just want to get my training done so I can have the rest of the day. I have to edit my YouTube video, all of these things. So I just want to make sure that we're good. Okay, for real, I forgot how good the marshmallow milk flavor is until I got it again. Pre-workout meal made. Now it's time to eat it, and then we're just gonna go right to the gym. I'm freaking hungry. I woke up late. It's my fault. It's time to make pre. I just need to freaking tell you guys, I'm so hyped. I have a competitor that is 2 weeks out of an OCB show. I have another competitor that's 4 weeks out of a natural NPC show. And I have another competitor that's 7 weeks out of an NPC show. And I'm like so freaking hyped because the girls are looking so good. Not only am I proud of myself because this is like my first year coaching competitors, but I'm also so freaking proud of them. And it's so epic to like get to share my love for competing with other girls. And it's just like, oh, I love it so much. I'm posting the girls to my story because I'm like so hyped. Like literally me, like when I'm looking at their check-ins today, I was like this. Yeah! They're looking so good. I like like genuinely am so freaking happy. But anyway, pre-workout time. My pre-workout today is not gonna consist of any caffeine. Weird for me, so freaking weird. But I did take Thermo this morning, which has 200 milligrams of caffeine, and I don't want to overload on caffeine today because when I get back from training, I'm probably gonna have a coffee. And I also like just took that Thermo not that long ago, so it's not like I need more caffeine at the moment. So we're sticking with creatine, obviously, that goes in my pre every day, and also just hydraulic. This is a stim-free pre-workout, but it's also a pump product as well. So you can either combine it with your favorite stim pre, or you can just have it as a standalone pre with no caffeine. I'm also like so hyped from my competitors that I don't need caffeine. Like I'm freaking on cloud 9 right now, it feels like. Intro workout is already packed. Now we just have to pack the meal for post-workout, and also my little Melindy's hot sauce. I posted it on TikTok and somebody was like, my coach pulled that out because it has extra oils in it. Oh, why did you tell me that? I'm 12 weeks out, so I'm just gonna keep it in for now because it's not that big of a deal. It still says 0 calories on it. I don't get nitpicky about like little extra, you know, sugar and oil ingredients till like 6 weeks out. I'm gonna enjoy it while it lasts. Let's get in the car, get to the gym. We got a workout to do. I made it to the gym. We're hitting upper glute today, so let's get this workout started. We got some shit to do, and I'm hoping that this workout only takes me like an hour.
Baby, I'm hot, like the prodigal son. Big up at the leany, meeny, money, mo, and flower. You're the chosen one. Well, your left hand's free, and your right hand grip. With another left hand, watch his right hand slip. Schwartz is gone.
It's time for me to hold my breath. No gas. So I literally don't even have my AC on. The gas station is right there, it's visible. But I'm pretty sure I have 1 mile till empty. A little bit more gas. That was a close call. 1 mile till empty. You wanna know how I feel right now? That's how I'm feeling. And it's time to make another meal. So let's get chefing. I'm also very hungry, which is fun. Cooking the next meal. Yeah, I also have somewhere to go later. My body wants me on the couch, but my heart wants to go. So we're probably gonna drink a coffee, even though it's 6 p.m. All right, we have our meal in front of us. This is typically what my breakfast meal is, but because I ate my pre-workout meal first thing in the morning, we're having like this breakfasty meal now. So good. This got changed around a little bit since my last full day of eating. We added in 1 egg, took a little bit of the chicken sausage out, took out half of an English muffin, still the same amount of berries, no peanut butter. And then I have my coffee here, which is so good. I did a cinnamon donut coffee with the brown sugar Not Pods oat creamer. Whoa, it tastes like a brown sugar cinnamon donut. And I feel like if I weren't dieting, I wouldn't be able to tell the full flavor of this because flavors just taste different. Food tastes different when you're dieting because you're not stuffing your face with so much food to where you don't care about food anymore. Now I actually like am enjoying food again, which is really nice. So yummy. Okay, let's get ready to go hang out with some friends. I will say, I have been like pretty busy girl, pretty on the move. And I just wanted to point out that just because you were on a bodybuilding prep, that does not mean that you need to isolate yourself. That does not mean that you can neglect friends. That does not mean that you need to spend every night hibernating inside. You might feel like you want to, especially towards the end, because you might be tired, but I can guarantee you that you will heavily regret doing so and that you will feel significantly more isolated. Listen, there's a time and a place to say no to going to certain things. Like, let's say you're a week out from the show and somebody asks you to go like snowboarding or to the beach or something. It's probably not a good idea. I wouldn't do that. Yeah, I'm 12 weeks out of my show and that is quite some time. But just because I'm dieting doesn't mean I can't be around my friends that are having food or can't go enjoy a dinner with friends. I can enjoy a dinner, but I don't enjoy it by eating. I enjoy it by just the presence and company of friends, which is so, so important, which is what I'm doing tonight. It's a dinner at my friend's house and she's making like this lovely dinner, which obviously I wish I can partake in. However, this is just how bodybuilding prep is. And again, it's my choice to go there and be around food for one. And two, it's also my choice to not eat the food. Sure, I'm on prep, so I technically can't eat the food, but that's just because I'm dedicated towards my goals. So whenever you are at an event or you're at a social gathering and you're like, oh, I can't eat this, I would change that mindset to, I'm not having this right now because I'm dieting for a show and I have goals that are directly in front of me, I'll pass. And some people might not understand that, and that is okay. I feel like especially like family, sometimes an extended family, they typically have the hardest time understanding it, especially if they're not in like the bodybuilding scene or fitness scene, or specifically the bodybuilding scene. Because I know everybody gets those questions from family like, oh, why can't you have a little bite of this? Why can't you have just a little bit of this? It's healthy, blah, blah, blah. Sometimes not explaining is just the best explanation, but I feel like the best response to things like that is just, it's not on my meal plan. I'm getting ready for a bodybuilding show in X amount of weeks. I'm following a strict meal plan because that's what the sport entails. And that pretty much just kind of like settles it. But even like what I had mentioned with going out to social gatherings, even if you just want to like casually hang out with friends, maybe you just like ask if you can go to a place that is more activity based. I feel like a good place that has food and activities, especially for the friends that might want to eat something. There's always like Top Golf, Dave and Buster's, places like that where you can kind of like go and have fun with friends and do activities, but your friends also have access to like a yummy meal or something like that if they want it. Point being is it's really not that deep. Don't self-isolate yourself because you're on a bodybuilding prep. Your friends honestly won't really like that of you and you won't like that of yourself. And sometimes people just fall victim to their own mindset. So if you're in that mindset of where you feel like you can't go out and enjoy anything with anyone, snap out of it. You totally can. I'm not telling you to go to a rave until the sun comes up, but I'm also telling you to just simply enjoy. And I feel like prep also helps bring you closer to friends and family because you enjoy more of their presence and less of things like food and drinks and all of these things. You can like just enjoy people for who they are more. And that is just how I am on prep. I don't have like an extreme amount of friends in Florida. And honestly, they're all bodybuilders. So everybody kind of understands the lifestyle. But if you have friends that are not bodybuilders, it is a-okay. When you get up on that stage and get a medal or a trophy, they are going to understand. Makeup actually looks pretty good today. Here's the outfit. Let's do a quick little fit check. Skirt is from Amazon, top is from Aritzia, bow is from Target. We are back home. I'm exhausted. It is now 1 in the morning. I am just finishing up, cleaning up around the house. I always like to go to bed with the house clean, the dishes done. The biggest thing, honestly, being that the kitchen is clean because I am in the kitchen so often. Obviously with bodybuilding, meals, all these things, I'm always in the kitchen. So I like to have it reset for the next day, literally like a closing shift of work. So all the counters get wiped down, all the dishes get done, everything's put away in its place, and the dishwasher gets run. I am about to shower. I also have to eat my last meal, which is protein powder and nuts, and I actually feel pretty hungry. I will say though, being around all of the food and everything did not bother me like in the slightest bit. Did the food look yummy? Absolutely. When you're on prep or when you have a goal, right? It doesn't necessarily have to be prep. If you have a goal for yourself, you just become blinded to everything else around you. And I feel like if you get distracted by what's around you or enticed or things like that, it's almost like lust in a way, but for food, then maybe your passions aren't strong enough. Maybe your goals aren't strong enough. And I feel like that needs to be like a self-assessment. Now that might be super harsh because if you're somebody that's dieting really hard on prep and you're like, oh, that food looks awesome, I wish I can have that right now. I guess that's valid. But at the same time, why are you not having that food? You could have that piece of pie. I kind of said this before, but you're doing yourself a disservice and you're only hurting yourself. You're not hurting anybody else because nobody's forcing you to do a bodybuilding show. And I feel like a lot of competitors kind of need that reality check of like, no one's forcing you to do this. You can back out if you want at any time, no matter how close you you are to a show. So that is just kind of like my mindset on it, and that is my mindset on how to go about prep while maintaining a social life. It is very well possible, so don't think that you can't do it. You definitely can. And I also have like another thing to do tomorrow night. Literally 3 nights in a row I've had things to do. I'm going out with friends. Am I tired? Yes, but I find places and times to rest. And that's just life. I like to go out and I like to have fun. I don't like to be cooped up in my house no matter how close I am to a show. There's a time and a place for me making sure that I'm relaxing, but not right now. And I cannot wait to eat my marshmallow milk protein because I'm gonna make it into whey drip form. And I know that that's not a dessert, but this is my dessert. But anyways, that is it for the video. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this video, please make sure to like this video, comment down below, and subscribe if you haven't already. I love you all. I will see you in the next one. Peace out.